Hey everybody, it's Karen with Food and Family. Paul is joining me today. We are making one of his favorite sandwiches, and that's a meatball sub. You ready to get started here?
I'm ready.
Now, when we go to this fast food place and order meatball subs, what do we have on the side? Potato chips. But we're going to make some homemade potato chips today. We're not going to do store-bought.
Right.
I've got this large baking potato. We're going to use this. So he needs to be used. And a pickle. Mm-hmm. Yes, got to have the pickle, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to cut off the ends because we want it to be a little flat. Now I've got my mandolin, and I am going to, I thought it had a stand on it. Anyway, I'm going to put it on. Let's try two. I'm trying to get my thickness. I don't want them too thick.
Okay.
So let's see how thick that comes out. Okay. That's the right thickness, isn't it?
It is.
I think so. So we're going to do two on the mandolin, and we're just going to run it down. Now be careful with your fingers, y'all. If you have a mandolin and use it, that's right. If you have a mandolin and use it, I'm sure you're aware of it. I have a guard here. So when I get down close, and sometimes that happens, and when I get down close, I'll put my guard on. Yeah, cut those little spots off of the side there. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, I know when you open a bag of potato chips, sometimes you have the dark chips because they've gotten a little cooked more. I always liked the really dark cooked potato chips. A friend of mine I've used to work with, Kim, y'all have heard me talk about her. I would not eat them. She'd always give them to me. So anytime we went to lunch, if we had chips, and there was a dark one, and I loved them. See, I'm gonna go down as far as I dare. And this one potato is gonna make a lot for me and you.
Those look good. I got one place in this one.
All right, so there we go. Now, let's get rid of this. And what we're gonna do is, and you guys know this, you soak your potatoes in some cold water, and it will take out a lot of the starches, and it will give you a better fry on your potatoes. I think that's good. And that'll give you a better fry on your potatoes. So we're gonna get these soaking, and look, I can already see, looky here, I'm already seeing the starch come out.
Oh, it is, isn't it?
So we may actually change the water on this. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside and let this be working a little bit. And then next, we're going to get our meatballs ready.
Oh, yeah.
To go in the oven. Now, we have our oven set at 350 degrees. Now, we just bought some store-bought meatballs. And we can make our own meatballs. We've made them, and I've had them in the freezer a lot of times. But we saw these, they looked good, and said, let's take it easy. You want to open that for me?
Sure.
And we said, let's just take it easy, and we'll make some of these store-bought meatballs. But use whatever kind you want. We get these at Aldi's. And, we had them in the freezer. That's good right there. We had them in the freezer. And so we're just going to take these. Now, we've got our pan lined with parchment paper. And we're just going to lay them out. just in the pattern like they've got them here in this tray. We're gonna go 3 across and 4 down. And y'all, I might be smushing the end up a little bit. But we're gonna bake them in this 350 degree oven for 25 to 30 minutes. We want them done.
Preheated.
And yes, it's preheated. It should be. Yes, it's done. So we want to, we'll check them to make sure they're done all the way through. And we're going to let our potato soak. We're going to change this water out and get us some more ice water because that one's already colored with starch. That was a starch potato.
Oh, it was. Well, it was a big potato.
Yes, it was. It was a big russet potato. So I'm going to let him put these in the oven, and I'm going to get my hands washed, and we're going to change the water on that potato. And after we get that done, we're going to come back. We're going to let these potatoes soak a little bit longer, and we're going to come back and we're going to fry them up. Y'all stay with us. Okay, y'all, our meatballs don't like much more, and they'll be done.
Another 12 minutes.
Yeah, so we're going to, we changed the water on the potatoes, and y'all see how clear that water is now. And I am going to take these potatoes and put them out on these paper towels, because y'all know hot oil and water does not mix. So while I'm doing this and trying to dry potatoes, you want to set up our fryer there.
Sure.
Now, I want to take, I'm going to grab me a couple of more paper towels, because I am going to,
Think that'll be enough?
no,
I didn't think so. I'll go get another
didn't have as
bottle.
much oil in that bottle as I thought. So, but while he's doing that, yeah, I'm setting that aside. So we've got to get this oil hot. Now, I've got a saucepan here, and I'm just going to use a store-bought jar. This is a marinara Rayo's. We like this brand. It's become one of my favorite.
What temperature you want?
About 3, crank it on up to like 400.
There we go.
Yep.
That should be enough since they're thin, don't you think?
Huh? Pour oil. We want them like floating.
Floating.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you when.
You always do.
Okay.
Okay.
We got to get enough oil.
That's true.
And y'all, in potato, where I fry potatoes, I save a bottle like that, an empty one, and put the oil in it and put it in the refrigerator, so I use it next time. I'm just going to put a little tiny splash of water in my jar. I want to get all that good sauce out of there, y'all. And we're going to put this on the stove, and we're going to let it heat up. And then when those meatballs come out, I'm going to let him take them off the pan and put them directly in this sauce. And we're going to simmer them there for just a minute. Yeah, come back. We'll be back with you in just a minute, okay? All right, y'all, he's finishing up with the meatballs, and I'm about to fry these potato chips. You about ready to put those meatballs in the sauce?
I am.
Okay, so while you're doing that, I'm going to start our chips. And yeah, I've got the oil heated to 450. Now, I may turn it down. And so we'll just see. But I'm just going to put these in a little bit at a time. I want enough that I can tin them. I don't want too many. I don't want them sticking together. Oh, this is going to be delicious. I can't wait to try these chips. Now, y'all, when you cook these, if you decide to cook any at home yourself, when you take your chips out of the oil, the hot oil, do them like you would a French fry, and go ahead and season them while they're hot. when you first take them out, and that way your seasoning will stick to the chip. Today we're just using salt and pepper. That's what we decided on. And but you can use anything. You can use a ranch, the ranch powder, salt and pepper like we're doing. You can use a Cajun seasoning. That would be good. I would add a little salt with Cajun seasoning, unless it's salty. But there's so many things you can do. You can leave them unsalted. You could actually take them, when you take them out of the oil, put them on your paper towels to let that grease drip off. Splash them with just a little bit of vinegar. Malt vinegar would be perfect for that, and then put a little bit of salt if you wanted it. Today I'm using Redmond salt and fresh ground black pepper, so, or coarse ground black pepper, yeah. And that's what we're going to use. Aren't they looking good?
They are.
And if you cook them any lower than this, they're just going to start soaking up the grease.
Get soggy.
Yeah, they'll be soggy. So we want these nice and crispy. And yeah, I would suggest only cooking what you and your family, the amount that you and your family will eat, because tomorrow, they just don't keep home fresh. As good as they are, they're perfect for right then, but they won't be good for tomorrow. And if you have found a way to keep them fresh like that, please let me know, because we love nothing better than home cooked potato chips. Wow, looking good. And you've got those meatballs going, they're ready. All right. So let me get these browned up, and we're going to get them out of this grease. It's not going to take but another couple of minutes. I was trying to look around and see how long they've been in here. Couple of minutes, and we'll get these cooked up and on these paper towels to drain, and then we're going to come back and we're going to put these sandwiches together and show you what they look like. Okay, yeah, we got these potato chips cooked up. We got the meatballs in the sauce and they simmered, and I just salt and peppered these chips. Doesn't that look good? Oh my gosh. Yeah. And the first batch I took up, I had a hard time keeping somebody out of them. So, you ready to eat?
I've been eating chips.
Look, I know
They're so good.
I tell you, we're not going to put chips on our plate. We're just going to put chips in a basket, and we're going to share. How about that? Sound good?
That'll work.
If you'll leave any for me. All right.
Good.
Will you do something with that for me? And I'm going to make us a sandwich. Yeah, that is a beautiful, beautiful basket of chips, isn't it? Oh my goodness. And it's got a crunch. Oh my word. I'm going to set them right there. Now, let's make a sandwich. We've got our buns. Now, he heated them up in the oven. And we've got our pickle. Got to have a pickle. And I am going to fill this full of meatballs. How about that?
Sounds good.
He loves meatballs. And I think 3 meatballs is going to fill this bun up. Let's get one that's been soaking way down there in that sauce. Looky there. How about that? And then let's take our spoon and we're just going to drizzle more sauce on here. He loves these sauces, y'all.
I couldn't find any footlongs.
That's okay.
6 inch would be fine with it too.
Is that enough sauce for you?
Oh yeah.
Now looky here. We're going to put it right here.
Right here.
And look at that. Isn't that tempting, isn't it? And let's make our other one.
My pickle wants to stand up here.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going to make another one. Yeah, we keep cooking like this. The neighbors are going to move in with us.
Neighbor's gonna have a lot of chips to eat because that was a big potato.
That was a big potato. And that wasn't all the chips, y'all. We're still going to fry some more. Set that up there and let's let them see it. And I'm going to move this out of the way. Can y'all see all that goodness? You can probably see it better down here on the board.
Yeah, you can. The chips are showing, but these are not.
My goodness gracious, y'all. Look at this. What a feast we have. I'm ready to eat. You ready to eat?
I'm ready.
All right, you want to go show them up close what one of these looks like?
Sure.
And I'll be enjoying this potato chip while you're around there doing that.
They're good. Here we go. Can y'all taste that? Just close your eyes and then open them back up and taste of it.
Can you hear the crunch of that potato chip?
I can. Chips turned out great.
All right.
Okay.
Come around here and let's dig in. I got us a big napkin because I thought we would need it.
Probably need a wash rag.
All right. Let's give it a try. Now
Ready?
remember, these were not homemade meatballs, but I know they're still going to be good.
1, 2,
Let's go.
3. Oh yeah. Great combination. Wish y'all were here, we would have cooked a lot more.
And we didn't have to leave home to get it.
We did not.
We can make the same sandwich as we would pay about $7 for out at that fast food place.
Oh yeah.
And and that was just a sandwich alone. And with the chips, you know, we've not spent a lot. One potato, and y'all, this is not half of the chips that I'm gonna finish frying the other half, and we'll probably give those to the neighbors.
I'll still leave her a tip.
But this is amazing. You know, cook at home, please. Make this for your family. This is a quick weeknight meal, weekend meal, lunch, dinner, and you can use frozen meatballs. You know, just buy a bag of frozen meatballs, heat them up in your favorite sauce, and fry up some potato chips. Have them sliced up the night before and sitting in a bowl of water in your refrigerator. And then when you get ready, just lay them out on some paper towels, dry them, and drop them in that oil. I will keep that oil and we'll fry some more potatoes in it. So I think this is something.
You only put salt and pepper on them, right?
Salt and pepper. And that was it. And like I said, you know, you could sprinkle with a little malt vinegar. That would be good. Ranch dressing, whatever your favorite seasoning is. Make up a barbecue seasoning. And I need to come up with one. But I hope you'll give this a try. And you'll think about making this for your family, because we've certainly enjoyed having it. And we've enjoyed having you in our kitchen with us. Y'all, please like, share, subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, hit that notification button so you'll know when we put out another video. You want to grab the cookbooks and show them what we've got?
You did good.
We did good. This is going in the next one, y'all. And it's just directions. It's so easy.
We'll go backwards. Here's number 2, the newest one. Here's number 1.
And y'all, there's plenty of them in stock. And if you'll go to KarenJonesFoodAndFamily.com, they're there for you to order. And I would certainly appreciate it if you would.
There's a family.
Yep.
Inside
Volume
that
2,
cover.
you get to see extended family that you don't get to see in the videos. We have pictures all throughout that book.
I'm glad you
So-
put a table of contents in there. That's good.
Yeah,
Place for notes.
yeah. So, and there's one recipe per page.
A lot of
It's
recipes.
large writing, and like I said, some of the recipes have color pictures, and then on the back, show them the back cover of that
Okay.
one.
That's a good looking couple.
And there's all the family.
Yep.
So, anyway, y'all come back and visit with us, and we'll see you soon, everybody.
Bye-bye.